it looks like the next map is going to be GSL Antigua Shipyard. And mutas are, again, quite good on here, too. But, well, I actually, well, mutas are good here, but I think that non-muta is better because it is easier to take a third base, it's easier to defend. Therefore, if Sen didn't go for that push to try to defend instead, he's obviously going to have a lot more success here.
Yep, let's see what happens in this game. We will be kicking it off very, very shortly. Everyone is ready as they are getting started. Here we go. And the timer has now begun. Antigua Shipyard, it should be an interesting game. The last one was exceptional display of ZVZ, really. I mean, ZVZ's rapidly becoming a mirror matchup that I quite enjoy.
Indeed, it's very fun, very fast-paced, and it's really good to see players tiptoe around building drones, and you know, it's fantastic to see both of these players showing us the high level of ZVZ.
All right, folks, here we go. And, okay, apparently we need to turn our volume down because we're getting reverb and we're peaking right here, so there might be something we can do with that. Here we go. To start with, I will deal with that while we talk about this game. This is Complexity MVP.DRG. He is in the red trunks, and he is playing this race right here, the squiggly one, the slimy one, the Zerg race. He is down to the south of this map. Versus opponent, it's Gama.Sen. He is in the blue trunks. I'm going colorblind here. And he is also playing Zerg to the north.
And I actually have a bin right behind me, and when I throw tissues, my ratio to actually getting them in is terrible. Like, after every session, I have to get up and pick about 10 tissues up because I miss.
Yeah, so you're saying your TVB is not a particularly good matchup.
Yeah, my tissue versus bin is horrible. And there's actually one on the floor I can see already. It's really difficult, especially when it's just reflex. I could never be like a basketball player or something like that. I'm pretty bad at that. On the other hand, I'm pretty good at StarCraft 2. I beat admins. It's my job.
Yep, you are the admin
I go
sniper
around
of
to
our
different
team.
tournaments.
Yep.
I snipe admins at different tournaments. Admin thinks he's good at the game. He challenges Diapollo, and there's a cast off. Or for you, it is. For me, it's pretty crazy.
Yep,
I go intense, man.
Yeah, you are very tense. We saw
it's
you
like
on
I go on there and I'm like, all right, time to have fun. And then it's like, by the way, it's $500. I'm like, oh my god,
tense. So tense.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well, there is a deviation here that we may wish to talk about. The fact that DRG has actually gone extractor first into pool, and Sen actually went for the hatchery first here.
Yeah, let's have a look at Sen. How far is he going to go up? He's at 16 now. 17 is kind of normal to do, so he's not going to do it. So 16 is okay. But the thing is, this aggression coming out from Don Regu is going to be like, and this is why ZVZ can be so volatile sometimes, because literally, you know, Sen's going into this game with a disadvantage already because of his build. And then if he didn't go for this build, sometimes he would have a disadvantage because he didn't go hatchery first and so on. So now we're actually going to see a lot of aggression piling on from Don Regu. He's still mining gas. The Bailey Nest should come down as he reaches 50 gas. As you can see, it is climbing up. On the other hand, do we have any scouting? Actually, no drone has been sent out by Sen, just two overlords, as you can see on the left and right. He is mining gas, so literally it's going to come down to, can Sen defend with slow Bailings? Because he has to get Bailings up eventually as the spawning pool finishes against a lot of Speedlings and a lot of Bailings on its way.
Yeah, we're not seeing the bending this from DRG just yet, but it will surely follow. There is no reason not to at this point. DRG.
Well, the thing is, he hasn't scouted either, and as he sees creep now on this hatchery, I think he should be going ahead, and especially after he's built his own hatchery, go back into gas, or at least throw down the Bailey Nest, and then go back into gas. Because right now he's at a build disadvantage, unless he builds like 1 million Zerglings. He may actually wait or try to go into the base to find out, does Sen have his own Bailey Nest? If he doesn't, then I can just go ahead and make mass Zerglings. I actually don't need Baileys because I'm just going to have more stuff than he does.
Yeah, exactly. And he's going to have a look-see and see what he can find out, which is not an awful lot at the moment. He has enough lings to go in there, and speed's about to kick in as well. Sen's actually building a lot of lings of his own here, and of course they are slow, and they will be outflanked and out-surrounded there by DRG once this kicks in, which is about to happen right about now. There we go. DRG has the speed advantage.
Yeah, he does indeed. He can actually run by if he gets the opportunity to go into the main base. I'm still surprised he hasn't thrown down the Bailey Nest. He actually has to do damage here, and it's not a wall-off, but Dominic, who doesn't actually realize, and does pull behind, but double spine crawlers coming down for Sen, and all of a sudden Sen's in not too bad of a position right now with his hatchery up and running.
Yeah, it's kind of questionable really for DRG not to have put the Bailey Nest down early. He just does it now, and he's had the ability to do so. He's had the ability to go back into gas as well, which he has now done, but for the last few minutes he hasn't been mining any gas whatsoever. So DRG is unfortunately not really making use of this speed advantage that he's got, not making use of the numbers advantage that he would have been able to gain otherwise. He's driven away by these very slow lings who are just menacing them and hurling insults and very unpleasant things.
And I think this game's going to come more of a defensive option for Don Regu now, because he's actually gotten the drone lead while this is going on. You know, he didn't build that many Zerglings, and look at the amount of Zerglings that Sen has now, and speed is finished. It's going to be a bunch of pressure piling on. The Baneliness is not yet ready for Don Regu, and even if he is ready, he doesn't have enough time to morph Banelings, and all of a sudden, he's going to have to be the one defending a queen. Oh, what are you doing out there?
It was going to take a little scenic stroll, and as a result was slaughtered horribly. Not exactly a good start, is it?
2 Banelings, though. 2 Banelings that Sen doesn't know about. Or she does know about it now.
He sees it now, yeah, he sees it now. And
can the hatchery go down? It's going to be saved just about.
Oh, yeah, Banelings are wonderful. Oh, wait a minute. It depends if he picks up one. A second Baneling.
Don Regu's in a bunch of trouble now, losing those 2 Banelings.
Yeah, exactly. That one was okay. The Fatal Savior Baneling is not enough. And chasing Don Regu out of his own base, and now moving on to the hatchery.
Oh, no, the hatchery's going to go down. That's actually...
it's really close. It's dropping
go down.
100 HP, 50. Down it goes. Oh god, Don Regu loses his hatchery. What a disaster. A single lane. Sen knows he can't save it, but it's going in there just to taunt Don Regu, saying, look at what I did, aren't I amazing? And now DRG with a counter-attack coming in, but Sen will be doing nothing but building Banelings and building as many zones as he can. He's already got the wall off there and a spine crawler, so there's no way that's dying.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be pretty much impossible for Don Regu to do anything now. He's such in a great position. Even if aggression comes, he can very easily pull drones off back into the main base, but defensive Banelings, Maulings on its way as well. And there is that big morph from Don Regu just outside the base, and this amount of Banelings can very easily die to 2 from Sen.
That's
so
exactly
he's
the problem.
Be very, very careful. And Sen's
oh
going to go for it.
That's even worse. Sen could have actually detonated there and taken them out.
It takes 3 to kill a Baneling in a cocoon, though, so Sen couldn't have done that there, but he can now, and Don Regu is going to spread these out quite well.
Oh, there's one splash going in right there, and they're all nullified by Sen. Extremely well played. And Sen now able to get that Roach warming up and create a partial wall off here as well. There's some damage has, of course, been done to it, but it's not really too big a deal. More Banelings coming in. And DRG continues to pile on the pressure and is now re-expanding to the back here. We've got more Banelings coming in for him as well. But, yeah, the Baneling versus Baneling dynamic is interesting because having less Banelings in that situation can actually be good sometimes because of those detonations. 2 cancels out 2 there. Another one detonates and hits the Roach Warren and the Queen. It's not really too big a deal. Another one going down, taking 2 with it. Single Baneling form at DRG moving in, trying to find its way in there, but instantly cancelled out by that. There's the transfuse and GG. Sen very well defended, and the aggression, of course, absolutely perfect. And DRG did not do as well as he thought he would in that matchup with those Banelings in his base.
Yeah, I mean, he could have gone for aggression a lot earlier on. I did like his option to just drone up heavily behind it. So he did get quite a decent lead going into the mid stages, but losing that hatchery was obviously pretty much game done. As he had to go basically all in from there on out. And Sen's defense, you know, amazing. Roach warring up. Roach is on the way. And even if Don Regu had stayed in after that aggression, he's so far behind in tech, so far behind in drones and so on.
Where do you go from there, really?
Exactly.
Where do you go? The point is you're not supposed to lose the hatchery at that stage, and that throws something more of a spanner in the works, more about an entire toolbox. And I'm just waiting for an invite. Looks like I play Zerg now. I'm allowed in this game, right? This is an all Zerg game. Zerg casters, Zerg players.
I'm not a Zerg anymore.
What? Since when?
Since I've been random.
Oh, no, you still play Zerg primarily, you know you
If
do.
I want to win, I'd play Zerg.
Yeah,
but I play
there
random.
you go. You're a Zerg player.
Where are you? Alright, so it looks like Sen wants to take a few minutes break anyway to go to the toilet. Well, so as I get you invited in, I guess we can take a bit of a break here ourselves.
We can, but that will also allow us to tell people about 2 things, and a lot of shouting going at the Razer booth over there, so it's a good time to take a break. But there are 2 things I want to tell you about. There is a signing at 7 p.m. for Team Dignitas and White Raw in the Players Lounge. So anyone that wants to go and get signatures from the Mighty White Raw and the Team Dignitas members, you can do so 7 p.m. in the Players Lounge. And we have a signing as well tomorrow. A lot of people have already got our signatures because we've just been signing at the stage all the time. But from now on, what we'll do is the rest of the signatures we're going to do tomorrow at 2 p.m., which is also going to be, I believe, in the Players Lounge as well. We're going to be doing a signing session, myself and Apollo. Tastosis, I think, is doing theirs at 10 a.m. Or is it? No, Day 9 is doing his at 10 a.m. with Mr. Bitter. Tastosis, I think, is probably at 12 at a guess, but you'll have to confirm that. But keep an eye on the Players Lounge, folks. If you happen to be at Dreamhack or visiting tomorrow, you can go and get signatures from your favorite players, and hopefully that should be good fun.
And just before we leave, we're just going to update some other results. We have Dabu 1-1 with Nurchio, Sase 1-1 with Select, so this group is shaping up now. Dabu is really putting, you know, the game out there, especially because he's not the favorite to advance from that group. And in the other group, we also have Hero 2-0 versus Elfie.
Very nice, very nice. Going 2-0 against Elfie in PvP is actually very impressive. Hero obviously dominant in that matchup as well, but there you go. Okay, well, we're going to wait for Sen. We're going to take a couple of 2 minutes break, which will hopefully give the Razor guys enough time to stop killing each other. Yeah, and then we'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.